Hi guys, it is Sunday evening and probably about 7:30. So we're going out to do evening feed, and I tried something new, new this week. And what that was a lot of people you may know I DoorDash time to time. It's not a big deal. I don't do it every day. Yeah, it's just like fun money, I call it. So I decided, because Tractor Supply is now added to DoorDash, and if you don't know that, that's pretty cool. So I just ordered like the birds and goat combo in my little wagon up there. So come on, Diablo. So yeah, I had it delivered within 45 minutes. It actually saved me time instead of me going 10 minutes down the road to, I know, right? It's only 10 minutes. Well, I liked it. And it cost me about the same. Of course, I got a drink with it too. So you're going to watch me struggle here. I did say leave at the bottom step, but that's cool. Okay. I pull them out of my car and my truck all the time. But I did like the fact that I didn't have to go nowhere. So I figured I'd give it a whirl. And I did. This is the feed for the chickens. Now, I didn't have the one where it has turkey included, but that's okay. It's basically the same. Got my 1 cup scoop. So, let's get them moving. Let's get some feeding done, shall we? I've also been doing some remodeling to the backyard, and that's been working out pretty good. I didn't have enough to finish. I kind of knew that. It gave me an idea to how much I'm going to need. And as everyone knows, when you come down off my steps, it's like stepping in on the beach. And the dogs bring in sand. So there's like a outdoor mat, an 8x10 there, the bottom steps. Still gotta sweep that off. If you have seen, wow, all the sand that gets trapped on it. And all the sand, well, it comes in the house through the kitchen. So, sorry about that. I had some corn. Actually, I had nuts too. Cinnamon, leave her alone. Sit in Nenny. Sit in Nenny. So as you can see, I have my markers for my garden. I brought the first one over. I'm going to do 2 this way, 1 this way. The bird's been in the yard for a while. Everybody knows what this is. I have also, hi guys. See this nice little contraption here? It's called a yard sweeper, or use it to pick up nuts, apples. Yes, there, little one. So, yeah. I see that my little princess, you have been in the feed room. So, look at this mess. Bianca. So the corn goes up in there, and the feed goes in there. This is extra sunshade that is going to be used on that over there. So, let me get this over here and then the containers. And I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back. Everything's in the containers, as you can see. I usually buy the corn, but the store didn't have that today. So I'm filling up one bucket, just one bucket. All right, that's one bucket. Now this is the chicken feed. And of course you hear Spot complaining. And there we go, it goes out there. So they get 3 scoops. It gets tossed out there. They're like, oh no, because it gets herself in the line of fire. Spread some for the Fab Four out here. Alright. So I'm going to sprinkle some along the fence on the inside. So yeah. Now I'm going to go back in here, put this away. There we go. So that goes into the bucket of feed for them. And the ladies know. So here they are. So, yeah. They're pretty happy. They know where to go. You know, it doesn't seem like a lot, but I've done my research, so you all know, literally know, that goats eat up to 4 to 5 pounds of grass. See all that? Mixed in with about 3 pounds of Bahama hay, you get that. So, they really don't need this. They don't. So I'm going to go over here. It's not on. And I forgot to turn it on today. But it got a full charge. It's fully charged at this point. And you can see, they don't usually come out of it. So I'm going to take this lovely. Make sure, because if that light goes, let's just say, oops. So we move this aside. I move this aside. And I'll go back and get my bucket because Donna left the bucket. So and yes, Miss Rudeness thinks she owns everything. So she does not. Come on, guys. This is Pebbles. Pebbles' mom, Roxy in the back. So they still know this is where they get food. Now I will mow in here around it. These roofs are coming off because this is getting a cover. Each one gets 2. What are you going to use the sides for? Well, the sides are going to be used, or the roof's going to be used for the side. And the chicken coop, because the goats have been pushing and rubbing themselves on the so-called netting wire. It's not. Chain link is what the ad said. There's no chain link in that. So, hi, baby. Because I think I'm figuring this out, man. So we're going to go over here and give them a little bit. They don't get a whole lot either because look at all that, guys. Look at all that. And they get hay. Now, so the experts say, because before we got them as pets, before we brought them into captivity, cows, goats, they lived on anything a deer lives on. So basically they eat weeds, grass, and I do have Bahama grass growing, and pine trees that they love to nibble on all the time. So Moo is so confused at who he should be getting. Hey, Moo. There you go. Yeah. So there you guys go. Enjoy. So yes, the fence is laying down. So I'm now walking back. So see all the weeds and the different plants. This is a goat heaven. As you can see, this used to have grapevines. So that's fine. That's fine. Now I can see what they're doing. So this is important that everybody knows. Spot's waiting for his dinner. As you can see, he's going over here. And we're, all right, knocking me down will not get you your feed. All right. This is the chaos. Here comes Big Boy. So we're going to split this up. Of course, we're going to hopefully... Will you stop? There we go. It's really not dirty. As you can see, I clean them every day. Spot! Oh, there he is. He's right behind me. There you go, buddy. So now we're going to put this bucket back on the fence. We don't need all those buckets now. Now, I do want to permanently attach them once I get more cattle paddle along here. And as you can see, they are sporging the foods. There's still lots there. So we're going to open the door. See, as they hide them sometimes. All right, nothing there. There's days we get nothing. And there's days we get the muddleload. Yesterday we got 11, and that's 2 different colors. And like I said, this is fine for us. I do a lot of baking. I do sell my eggs. As many birds as we have, you will realize not all lay on the same day. Put them in there, make sure they're safe. Get the rest of them. So, anything here? Because sometimes you'll find one. So we got 6 today out of here. Yesterday we got 11. So, hi, sweetheart. We will go and get fresh grass, hay, Bahama hay. You can say that's not Bahama hay, but that's where I got it from. That's what the receipt says. That's what the tag said. So, not out to argue with anybody. So, because I just don't respond to that and negativity. So, you're getting acknowledgement. I read it, and that's about it. So, we had a couple in here a couple times. And like I said, this is about to be torn down. This is this week's project. And of course, the heat is coming back. Yes, the heat's coming back. And what is that lump? There is a lump on. Oh, I thought it was a baby. It's not. Usually that does not happen. Guys, you can't let this happen. This would be bad. I will need to tighten up See, this is what happens with this so-called, we ain't going there. So this is going to have to come down here, be pulled really tight. So, as you can see how she just came in here and how she's about to leave? See that? That's not supposed to happen. So, we definitely got to get them back in their own little, and these 4x8s are paneling on the side. So, this part is done for now. Hi guys. Well, yeah, like I said, too many roosters in the hen house. So we're going to go over here and we're going to close this up. Oh, wait a minute, not yet. I still got water going. We don't want to leave that because I have known to just leave it on and be sitting in the house. I'm ready, I'm comforted, I'm showered. And I go, oh my God, the hose is on. So, yeah. So, this is what I'm working on. And of course, hose is not in there anymore, but it was because it's full. I have something stuck in my hand, splinter of some sort. We're going to go over here. We're going to fill everybody's water. Now this is what you call a Clyde's bath, this little pool. So we're going to fill this up. None of that, there's children. So we're going to remove this tarp. That first. The tarp's going to go over there. See, there's a top pinned down. And we got poles to hold the tarp up once. My son's go-kart is underneath. So it is always protected by the weather and grass isn't growing up between it. Next to that will be the future compost. I have, what is that? Oh, my finger, so sorry. I have 2 pieces of pallets that came with the solar system that we're going to finish that series for you here real soon. And that's going to go on each side. We're going to make it nice and strong. And we're going to make that our compost. And that is going to consist of all that loose grass, hay, cleaning out the hen house. That's going to go in there. Cleaning up the pasture. That's going to... Guys, none of that. People watching. I tell everybody what good boys you are. So, that gets all cleaned up. So that's important. So this is done. And well, we're going to allow this to fill up where it runs down here and into that hole. So I can do this from the other side of the fence. It's not a big deal. And I have a new bread recipe that I told you I got from the homesteader. I'm going to be working on that. And I do have to get buttermilk. So I won't be doing that until at least Tuesday or Wednesday. So that's important. Heck. Boys! Too many roosters in the hen house. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4. The pretty one in this one is the only one that should be roughing up the girls. Oh, 6. See, I ordered, I think y'all heard McMurray, and I supposed to get raw on reds. Well, look, I got some, but we all know what they are. I got a couple of girls, but really, you know, kind of disappointing. Really is disappointing. So I check every day. The goats are foraging just fine. They're standing up against the fence. They're eating the pine tree. I even go over there and cut the pine trees for them. The owner doesn't mind. So yeah, that's pretty cool in many ways. I think so. I give this for the pigs so they can have fun and play in it and just be all around silly. Right, Spot? Spot, you got all this. Oh, here we go. You gonna get in there, buddy? You know there's a shorter way. Nope. So you see how the water runs down. Once that fills up, I know I have plenty of water over here. I am doing this video and going, oh my God, what is she doing? This is so boring. Guys, people have asked me this question because they go, I want chickens, I want pigs, I want goats, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid, what will I need? Okay, if you already have a pasture and you want to start out with goats, this is an acre. You want to start with goats. Start out with boys. Get bottle fed babies is what they're called. And they are the most lovable kindness because these girls came to me. They'll let me touch them when they want me to touch them. Like, she doesn't want me to right now, but any other time she's, you know, coming to the front door, wanting my attention. Make sure you have plenty of pools for water. But the most of all, segregate 3 pasture areas. And I would say no more than 10 goats. So start with 2 boy breeders and get 3 females. And sell the babies. You want milkers? There's your milk. But make sure you have to supplement with feed if you're going to milk them in any heavy proportion. Because they need that extra vitamins. But make sure your pasture that you're picking for them has a lot of weeds, bushes, pine, like mine does. Everything grows here. Bahama grass grows here. That's what this is. Okay. I keep this section short because of the birds, but I don't cut it too short. I let that side grow. There's a reason for that. That white fence is coming down. So that white fence, after I take all this metal down, it's going to run across here. Okay. And it's going to go either across here and back down. But I don't mind the pig going back and forth. Or and go up the side. Go up the side. It's an extra precaution. Go up the side and then cross over. So they cannot go any further. This is electric here. So I have a piece that I can connect it to the electric fence. So that would be wiring. And see, the dogs are having a blast. So these are things coming soon because we have some things happening soon. And no, you all aren't going to like it. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter because, I hate to say it again, I don't have those videos of the 1.5 years I've had the cows from when they were babies to show to y'all. And I love them and I've given them the best life possible. And they are the best, but they're still not pets. I didn't make them pets. They're going to freezer camp the first week of September. We have too many roosters. Now, y'all might not like what I'm going to say. But there's a reason why it says too many roosters in the hen house makes a bad combination. They've already started showing their dominance and fighting. So we bought a particular rooster to be the head honcho. We're only keeping one other because of all the girls we have. And he stays in the pasture. And he's beautiful. He came with Easter layers. And he is absolutely gorgeous. Just like his mimesis, who is over there by, I'll get a good picture of him. Look at all those beautiful colors. Now, these roosters that we talked about, there's at least 2 there, okay? 3 there. Well, it's obvious. 4, 5. See the maturity of them though? 5. There's just too many roosters in the hen house. I believe there's 6, and there's probably 1 in here right now because it is getting to be bedtime. Yeah, and you can hear them fighting in here trying to get their seniority spots. So they are going to freezer camp. And that's part of living on a homestead, a farm, is being very self-sufficient, cutting out the cost. Now I'm going to go over here and get this hose now. Oh yes, I got 2 male turkeys. Oh, there's 1. There's 2. Where is she? Oh, she's minding her business. She don't want no part of these 2. We only need a pair to breed turkeys and sell in the spring. Of course, I would wait till they're a month old to sell them because, yeah. They're hard to raise, and I really didn't do anything in particularly different than my birds. They were all in the brooder together. They were all sorry about that. I turned me off by accident. I didn't mean to. My thumb didn't go far enough around the phone. I'm so sorry. That's okay. The birds are waiting for me to finish filling up their water for their water containers that I fill up at least every day. I'd rather have many different sources of water than not enough. Guys, that's my finger. Whoops. Woo! Water. Let's just go, whoa. So that's done. We're going to take the hose back over to the, make sure the cows have plenty of water. That's important. So I've filled up all the water holes. The ducks are over here having a blast. The cows went up to the other end waiting for their hay, which is fine. And then I'm going to bring some hay down here for the goats, which is fine. But I'm hoping to be able to work on the sunscreen, the sunshade. That's important. That doesn't keep out a whole lot of rain, but it does make it nice and shady and cool in there. Because people don't realize we have pretty hot. It stays pretty hot until, well, you ever Hawaii? Think of Hawaii Christmas. You can walk around in a long pants, a nice cool shirt, and flip-flops, and still be hot. So, yeah, and still be hot. So as I do all the projects I just explained, I will videotape them, and I will video them, and I will put them up section by section. I'm not going to put all of them in one video. I know this is a long video, but this is my Sunday video. And I usually put an upkeep of what's going to happen next week. And, you know, things like that. So, yeah. All of the waters are, the ducks have been swimming, having a good time. I make a few holes. Pigs did that, so I just started adding water to it. It was made by accident. Something flipped, and Clyde, he was really little at the time, and he don't fit in that anymore, guys. So it shows you how dry the ground is. See that water hole I made? It is now practically gone, but they got 2 pools full of water, and water over there, water here. So if you want to see more of my life here on the homestead, please join me at the next video. Hit like, subscribe, and hit notification bell. And if you're interested in any of my homemade soaps and room fresheners and things like that, just check me out on my my Facebook or my market. I'm sorry, this is so cute. She's such a pain in the butt, but you can't help but love her. Everybody, Bianca. Bianca was born February 20th, 2023 here. I purchased her mother and her two companions the first week of February, or March. That is her mother, Sylvia, which is due around September 20th. This beautiful thing is Pebbles. She was the child, or is the child. Where's her mama? She's in there, of Wilma. Now, we have Bianca around, we have Roxy right here. Roxy's twin brother is Bam Bam over there with the boys. Their mother is no longer with us. And we're not sure what happened. So, but she's still here, buried by law and guidelines. So don't worry about that. But when we got Spot, he was no bigger than my hand. Look at him now. And the old big old boy over there, they are not related. So I've been told, but you know, they look an awful lot alike, don't they? I hope to see you at the next video. Ta-ta for now.